Welcome to an episode of Into the Lab podcast, where sports analysts and experts dissect the latest news from the NBA and NFL, giving you a unique view on some of the hottest topics around your favorite teams. From the fresh field smells of the NFL to the hardwood courts of the NBA, and possibly your comfy couch for your fantasy football team. Let's see what kind of news the lab is working with today. Here's your host from the Sports Analytics headquarters in San Antonio, Texas, Ernest Silva.
What is going on, guys? I am your host, Ernest Docky Silva. Wednesday night. No Waffle Wednesdays tonight. We're jumping right into the action. But, of course, we start things off with introductions, as always, and what the contests are today. So excited to get things rolling now. And we do have some breaking news, so we'll go over that as well. But welcome, guys, to another iTL show for you. If you guys are not here for football, you might be here for the Koth contest. But of course, as always, you can join the iTL team by just DMing Luke, myself, or Chris Connor, or Mark, or anybody part of the admin team of the Into the Lab show. We are here for y'all to come join us, come be a part of the action, create your own show. We'd love to expand the family and be a part of this ITL network. Well, welcome to you, everybody. I'm your host, Ernest Docky Silva. If you haven't been on here before, welcome. And if you're not sure what this show is about, you're about to find out. Stay tuned. And I know if you're here for the King of the Hill free packs challenge for that Van Gogh Pikachu that's sitting roughly up on that bottom square you might see, well, you're in for a treat because tonight we're giving away 3 free packs into King of the Hill. 3 free packs, 1 Journey Together, 1 Stellar Crown, and 1 Night Wanderer. And as you know, the Night Wanderer is sought after. Any Japanese pack gets extra points. All you have to do today is comment, "Let's go ITL," and share tonight's stream. If you comment and share tonight's stream, you get a chance at a free pack. You'll get put onto the wheel. All you have to do is comment, "Let's go ITL," for a chance at a Van Gogh Pikachu. King of the Hill, we are 63 packs. No, I'm sorry, 63 packs deep of our 300 pack goal going on Sunday night. We continue that. Now, let me introduce my co-host that is here. That's right. The one, the only, Just Luke is here. What's going on, Just Luke?
Hello, friends. We are back with another fantastic episode after a yucky NFL weekend last weekend. Hopefully we can give you some winners this week. Ernest, glad to be back. Let's talk some football.
Yeah, we're definitely back. It was a crazy weekend. And we're going to talk about that in round number 1. But, of course, let me introduce our third guest on here, the third sports scientist, Chris Connor. Chris Connor with the Last Call podcast. What's going on, my guy?
Not much. We had a wild weekend last week. Our picks were probably all over the place in pro football. We got a huge rivalry game in college, which I know that you're looking forward to. And I'm here for a heel turn. I'm here for you to tell the world eventually, yes, Steve Sarkisian was never my friend.
I will never say that. The man has done wonders for the program. But I appreciate, of course, the crazy takes. There's some Let's Go ITLs. Gentry getting on the action. Chris Harvin, good to see you, my guy, getting in on the action. That Van Gogh Pikachu could be anybody's. 2 entries into the free wheel, and they're trying to get those free packs. Get those Let's Go ITLs in the comments, guys. Get a chance at some free packs at a Van Gogh Pikachu. Must be here and on this show to win. All right, let's get it going. Rodney Witham also on there as well. Round number 1 is going to be around some of these hottest topics. Let's start off, first off, with some Jerry Jones news. And if you weren't around or you didn't see kind of the Jerry Jones news, don't worry. We've got you. There you have it right there. Jerry Jones doing his thing. And in case you didn't hear the headline, just show it one more time. You guys can be the judge of this justice. Jerry says he was trying to do a thumbs up downward after he did a thumbs up across the stadium. Said he used the wrong finger. Guys, Was it warranted to get fined $100,000 for flipping the bird? Just Luke, your take. Did he use the wrong finger?
No, he didn't use the wrong finger. I mean, and let's be honest, 100K for Jerry is just drop in the bucket. Like, let's be honest, he ain't losing sleep over 100K. But Jerry, it would be funnier if you were just like, yeah, I definitely meant to flip that dude off. He was giving me shit all day. Like, it would have been way funnier than, oh, I was just giving I didn't mean to give that finger. But you're what, 70 plus years old? Just fucking take responsibility, get the laugh. You'd been way funnier that way.
Chris Connor, 100K, too much, too little?
See, Ernest, I have the inside scoop. I'll tell people right now, it was a mistake. Jerry meant to crotch chop the guy DX style. When he couldn't get the hand off his drink, so he went, all right, screw him, just going to give you the finger. He's 82 years old. He's worth $20 billion. If he wants, he could hire somebody, walk up to that guy, and pimp slap him, and still it'd be, worth it for him. So, no. If it's like, oh, yeah, 100K, and Jerry's like, okay, hold on. Let me dig through my, the car trunk. Oh, here it is. All right, I'm going to give him a middle finger in a couple weeks. God damn it, I love Jerry Jones. I will miss him when he's no longer an owner. Because he always gives us such great material.
It never fails. There is always something to talk about. Again, one more time, for those of you just joining in, I see a little spike with our viewership. So those of you just joining in, here is the controversial clip. Here, 87 of y'all can take a look at this. Is he using the wrong finger? It almost looks like he's flicking off the headline. So I don't know, guys. To me, I think somebody probably was talking shit the entire time, and he finally was like, there you have it. F you. That's how it is. And I think the comments are warranted on here from everybody, right? He definitely is a little in over his head, I think, as the GM. We've said that for years now. But Dallas Cowboys look great against a really bad Jets team, and Jerry continues to flick off everybody, and the Cowboys keep rolling in this segment. I will talk more Cowboys for sure in just a moment. But guys, if you're just tuning in, I see we're reaching the century mark. If you're just tuning in, comment "Let's go ITL" for a chance at a free pack into our regular King of the Hill, continuing Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. The Van Gogh Pikachu is going home to somebody. All you have to do is comment "Let's go ITL" for a chance at the free wheel tonight. We're giving away 3 free packs. So just for supporting the show, you get a chance to be a part of the magic of ITL. Have a nice dinner with Jimmy Johnson. That's the damn truth. That's the damn truth. I think they've kind of kissed and made up a little bit, but that would be a wonderful thing to make them go to. And Wayne gets in on the free wheel as well. 4 people on the wheel: Gentry, Chris H., Rodney, and Wayne now on the free wheel. Guys, it's going to be fun. We'll be spinning that in just a moment. But our second thing is that the infamous Joe Flacco on this show is still inevitable. He continues his trot into Cincinnati, another team he's going to go play for. Chris Connor, I'm a bias towards this, and so is Luke. Let's start off with you. Joe Flacco heading to Cincy does what for you?
He's an upgrade over Browning. I mean, that's it. Is it much? No. Is it going to move the needle? No. It's just the Bengals are trying to throw everything against the wall. I mean, at this point, it's like, okay, can we call Kurt Warner? He still looks good. Ryan Fitzpatrick, can we call him up? Maybe Ryan, come on down. We'll take the beer just for a couple of games. Like, they're just trying to stay afloat until hopefully Joe Burrow comes. I just want to know the conspiracy theory here. I blame Luke, just Luke. I bet that he basically prank called the Browns and, hey, we'll take Joe Flacco. He imitated his best Mike Brown voice. The Browns they called back, and this is how this whole thing got started. I'm calling that a conspiracy because the only trade this helps is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes.
That's right. Just Luke agrees with that. Let me give you my take. Joe Flacco is basically Shane Falco. He's inevitable. He's just going to come into Cincy and bring out the best out of Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, and all of a sudden Cincy's going to be talking about all over again across the NFL stage. Mark my words, the last run of Joe Flacco is about to happen. We'll be calling him Joe Falco the rest of the season right here on ITL, guys. That's what's going to happen. You heard it here first. Luke, what happens to Cincy with Flacco under center?
I can neither confirm nor deny that the profile called King of Hearts 82 had any wrongdoing involved in this trade nor tampering. So let's just, nip that in the bud, with no tampering on this side. So obviously he's collecting Infinity Stones at this point. He's not going to get the black and gold Infinity Stone, obviously. So, there's that. I think they're just trying to calm the waters at this point. Jake Browning has been an absolute turnover machine since taking over for Joe Burrow. To me, it sounds like Joe wouldn't be even ready by year's end, at which that point you might as well just shut it down. They haven't won with Jake Browning, so it's an automatic upgrade. But how many wins? I don't know. The funny thing is with Joe Flacco heading to Cincinnati now, he could possibly be one of probably no quarterbacks have ever probably done this to win a game against Green Bay and subsequently get traded to another team that plays Green Bay in the same year. So he could possibly be 2-0 versus Green Bay with two separate teams in the same season.
That is interesting. And
that would be very interesting.
The fact that Joe, I'm going to call him Falco from here on out. Does the fact that Joe Falco immediately gets to start just kind of shows since he was done, right? It was like, okay, the experiment is over. We need to move on. Like, it's not working out. I mean, they got trampled twice.
And let's be honest, Cleveland has the better defense and a subsequent better offensive line. Joe won't last the season behind that offensive line with the Cincinnati Bengals.
The problem was the offensive line. It wasn't really quarterback play. Like, they're atrocious.
So I really don't know what they expect. But if I'm a Chase Brown fantasy owner, I'm a little bit more happy. They will have to run the ball with Joe Flacco. He is not running with the football. I am also happy with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins getting an instant boost. It's either going to be long ball or no ball with Joe Flacco. Right. So, it was definitely an interesting trade. You don't see too many in division and starting quarterback trade in the same year. So,
not at all. And I'm getting a clip coming in right now.
Shut up, bitch!
And Chris Connor has a trade update right now. Trade news coming out. Chris Connor, break the news.
So the Jacksonville Jaguars and Cleveland Browns are making a trade. According to Adam Schefter, it's going to be the Jaguars will get cornerback Greg Newsome of the Jets' 2026 sixth-round pick from the Browns. Browns will get the Eagles' 2026 seventh-round pick and Tyson Campbell. Look, the Browns are in fire sale mode. They're going to trade everything. Who knows? Maybe they'll even trade, dare I say, a certain wide receiver to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know Luke wants it. Luke's going, Jerry Jeudy, the Pittsburgh Steelers outfit. Oh, man, he looked great. He's like, Mike, make the call. Just see what they we'll throw in a couple hoagies as well. Just make the call. Jerry Jeudy with Aaron Rodgers. Just make the goddamn call.
Boy ain't right. That boy ain't right. That boy ain't right. 6 a.m. and already the boy ain't right.
I will say on the last bit of Joe Flacco. So if the asking price is what a fifth or a sixth, right? Right. He got a sixth-round pick, switched a fifth for a sixth, and got Joe, right? So what's the asking price for Kirk Cousins?
I'm just got to be a third.
I mean, are the Falcons just not willing to trade him? Because that's where the first call would have been Atlanta.
Like we know that it's like it makes sense, but Cousins to New Orleans makes a lot of sense. It's just in division.
It's a salary vote. Whoever team is asking for Cousins, they want the Falcons to eat some of that salary, and the Falcons are going, no, we're not doing that. That doesn't help us out.
Wesley, got you on the free wheel as well. We're about to spin our first spin in just a moment. If you're watching right now, keep watching. It's right before our second round segment we're going to spin. Let's Go ITL gets you a chance on the free wheel for King of the Hill. I completely agree on the takes when it comes to Joe Falco. We're going to have to see what happens. And then this trade happens. So it looks like Browns are just letting everybody out. Jerry Jeudy probably out the door. I would assume, because he has just been a shell of himself with this offense. I'm guessing Dylan Gabriel is just going to lead the resurgence, and Judkins. What does this mean for Myles Garrett, though? Is this Garrett going to wait out another rebuild for Cleveland?
I don't know who's going to take that salary. I don't know what contending team could take that salary.
Well,
what
I know
top
one
five
team that
team
wipes
could
their
have
ass with $100,000 fines might find the money somewhere.
But you're not trading your 2 firsts. You're not trading first for Miles. You're not trading 4 firsts for Myles Garrett. You're not.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to trade lines and you need that one piece, 2 first-round picks for Myles Garrett, I mean, that's all of a sudden sounds like, you know what? F it.
I'm more inclined to go after Cam Jordan from the New Orleans Saints and get him out of New Orleans. And he would be a great piece in a Super Bowl run for a team that needs D-line.
There's probably what would you say, Chris Conner? I'd say there's probably like 4 big names for teams that are going to be tanking in about 2 weeks that are going to be on the trade block. And we're going to see a lot of movement. Might be a really, really big movement at the trade deadline.
I hope it's a huge trade deadline. We need some action.
I love to see Alvin Kamara get moved. I mean, the Saints are going nowhere. You have a bunch of teams that could use a running back. Just free Alvin Kamara. Get him out of hell. Alvin Kamara of the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm just throwing it out there. You know,
they got so many backs there. Kamara,
it makes sense.
They just have so many backs.
Honestly, now my take would be Kamara to the Chargers now that Hampton's hurt and Najee's hurt. Kamara in that Harbaugh offense would really be what they need.
I completely agree. Let's take a topic from the comments, because I do like where Wayne's going with it, saying that the Detroit Lions right now are the best team in the NFL. That's a hot take. How hot is it, though? Right? How hot is it? Tell me if that's burning hot. Let's go around. Chris Conner, who is the best team in the NFL in your opinion, and why?
I'm trying. Can't believe I'm saying, because they just at times they had their heads at their ends, but still the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, they're the most complete team. They have a secondary. They have a defense. Yes, the wide receivers and the quarterback can't stand each other, and it's basically a dysfunctional marriage. And yes, the head coach is a tool bag, but that offensive line, the running back, the defense, until somebody knocks them off, they are the class of the NFL right now.
Luke, do you have a different answer?
Yeah, no, it's still the Philadelphia Eagles, but my biggest concern with both of these teams are their secondaries. That's what's been the Achilles heel for Dan Campbell, and for some reason this year, maybe it's the communication without Slay being in the back, but the Philadelphia Eagles secondary scares me as well. But I just don't. I know what I'm getting with the Philadelphia Eagles. They can turn it on when they need to turn it on, and do the work that needs done. And Dan and his team just hasn't proven it yet. I'm not saying they're not Super Bowl contenders. I'm not saying they're a good team. I'm just saying that the proven commodity right now in the NFC is the Philadelphia Eagles. And if I'm a betting man and putting bet money down, that it has to be the Eagles for now. Until you prove to me otherwise, you can score 50 burgers on pointless teams all you want, Dan. But until you are down by a touchdown, 4th and goal, like any of those situations, it's still the Philadelphia Eagles.
I think just to give my take on this before I close out this topic in particular, let's just do a heat check.
Things are getting heated out there.
safe to say it's a pretty hot take that the Detroit Lions are the best NFL team so far with our sports scientists. But I will say my best team in the NFL is probably the Buffalo Bills. I think despite them losing in those flashy uniforms against the Patriots, they've looked like the most complete team through 5 weeks. They have looked great on both sides of the ball and on special teams. They've played they can play in outdoor weather. Josh Allen is inevitable. That is a really good AFC team. And if I had to choose a team performing all the way around close to it, I never thought I'd be saying this about them 5 weeks in, but the Bucs look fantastic. I think the Bucs have looked absolutely fantastic with Baker Mayfield. Now, the team that beat them is the Eagles, so I know that is the counter argument as well. We beat them. That's true. The Eagles looked fantastic in Tampa. So I will say that that would be my team, would be the Buffalo Bills, just to counter some arguments there. Funny you bring up Kansas City, because that is going to be our final talking point into our first quarter segment. And let's talk it out, guys. If you haven't commented, let's go ITL. Put that in the comments now, guys. Don't miss out on free packs into King of the Hill. King of the Hill continues this Sunday. Keep a look for our post tomorrow morning on what sealed products, Japanese packs, and regular custom packs are left. Huge hits still left. But, guys, if you didn't hear, this past weekend was one of the biggest upsets of Vegas history. Let's take a look as to why. Most upsets in Vegas in the past 27 years. We had 8 major upsets in the NFL, and that's not counting what happened in college football, where everybody lost their butts off on Saturday, too, with upsets happening by UCLA and then the unfortunate Florida situation happening against Texas. But Chris Connor, of the upsets this weekend, instead of just going through every single game that was upset, what was your biggest shock of the weekend?
I would say Buffalo losing to New England Patriots. I looked at that game and went, you should not lose that game. You know that team very well. I watched that game and I was just like, how the F do you lose to that team? They have one wide receiver who's actually anything. Their second, the safeties were letting Dalton Kincaid run all over. I literally looked at the Bills that game and went, what the hell? How do you have your heads up your ass? Why are you calling all these goddamn RPOs? Is the Buffalo Brain Trust just, were you out to lunch? How did you lose this game?
I was pleasantly shocked too. I know Steve, the General Reisner, probably was just absolutely ecstatic in this game. I completely agree. I thought Buffalo looked kind of poised going through it. I felt like they thought they were just going to win outright. They were the better team, but New England, Stephon Diggs obviously had a point to prove in this game and had that team rally. I like what they did. For me, the big upset of the week probably comes from Arizona. I think Arizona is my big upset. I had no snowflakes chance in hell Tennessee was going to be in that game. And I had Arizona defense and fantasy freaking everywhere. But the DeMarcado gaff, fumbling again right before the goal line, 2 weeks in a row, or a professional football player can't hold on to the football getting into the end zone, just wild. I didn't have that on my bingo card for this year. I also didn't have the Mark Sanchez situation on my bingo card, but that's a whole different topic. We're not going to talk about that too much until we have more details into next week. But the situation with the fumble, 72 yards, you don't walk in with the ball. We were talking about this before, Chris Connor. For me, that was kind of part of the whole monstrosity of the comeback for Tennessee. And then, of course, Murray going out of the game doesn't help. Just a crazy situation that Tennessee can come back and win that game. Luke, for you, biggest upset and hurt in your wallet for this weekend?
It's not my biggest shock, but man, I tell you, if you're the Cleveland Browns, what else do you got to do, my guys?
Yeah,
first of all, Minnesota, thanks for fucking around and finding out for 4 and 4.5 quarters. 3 3/4 of a game. Congratulations for fucking around and finding out. That game was abysmal. First of all, I'm not waking up at 9 o'clock in the morning to watch the Minnesota Vikings they were in England, right? Right, they were in England.
Yep.
And the Cleveland Browns. Not waking up at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time for that. Well, what I caught of the game, Gabriel looked fine. Judkins looked great for a rookie. But anything else outside of that, bud, ain't too good. And now you just traded Greg Newsome, who was absolutely your number one corner. And I don't know where you guys are heading. And this whole Mercado situation now, not only were you an ass clown last week for doing it, now you find yourself as a double ass clown for doing it. Twice, my guy. What's the best part about it, Ernest, is just the tip of the ball has to hit that white line and you're good. Just the tip of that ball just has to hit the white line and you're good.
Essentially just the tip. Can't even do that right. I get it.
Twice you did it in the same year. First of all, you'd be cut. All right. Like the first time it happened, your ass is getting cut. Now the second time, your ass is definitely getting cut if you're on my team. There's no doubt in my mind. And to all the people saying that Rich Gannon was out of line, you cost the man 2 games. Like, what are we talking about? You cost the man 2 touchdowns over bonehead plays. Now, should he put his hands on him? Probably not. But, like, you cost us 14 points when you could just walk it in. Just walk it in. That's all we were saying. That's all they're asking. I love that Rich addressed it. He addressed the media. He addressed the team. He apologized to the team. I love that for them. But Mercado, bud, you're a professional football player making millions of dollars. Just put the ball in the end zone. That's all we're asking. That's embarrassing.
Yep. I can't say it any better than that. To kind of had all fantasy owners feeling like this.
Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
And we all sit there very upset. But, those are our upsets of the week. We won't have another week like that. I mean, hopefully. Knock on some wood and hope we do this right. But for those of you sticking around, I see 24 of y'all on Facebook. I have 117 of y'all across other platforms. Welcome, ITL show, Wednesday nights, NFL-based. But we like to mix in and sprinkle some Pokemon, so let's share our stage. Comment, let's go ITL in the next 30 seconds for a chance to get on the wheel. We're giving away our first free pack, which is going to be this Journey Together sleeve. This Journey Together sleeve is going into King of the Hill. We're going to rip it at the end of tonight's show. Get you a chance to win the Van Gogh sealed Pikachu right here. This brilliant baby's going home. Hopefully this Sunday we reach our pack goal of 300. We're on packs number 63. As of last Sunday. So hopefully we reach that pack goal, but we're trying to add 3 more tonight for free just for supporting. Comment, let's go ITL now for a chance to get on our wheel. And we're going to spin before we wrap up our first quarter segment. Right now we have 6 wonderful human beings on our wheel to start things off. Who is getting our first sealed pack? Comes with a 100-point bonus for being a sealed sleeve. Here we go. Our first winner of a pack into King of the Hill is going to be Christian Pettis. Christian getting the first pack, the first free pack of the night. Don't worry, guys. We'll be spinning. He gets off that wheel. He won't get more. But stay tuned for that. Christian gets the first pack here, and we're going to spin for 2 more. So stay tuned for that. Our final segment here is about the Red River Shootout. I'm obviously clearly upset about the Texas Longhorns. But we will just dive into it a little bit. The Longhorns, off the bye week, looked terrible at the Swamp. And Arch is just a shell of himself. He's about 60% of himself of what he was last year. And here we are again talking about, will the real Arch Manning please stand up? Or can somebody give us some freaking news as what's happening with him? And we go to the Red River Shootout where it's going to be Christian puts fires emoji. That's right. Christian gets that first back. And we're talking about the, who's starting for Oklahoma this weekend. Texas is favored. Guys, I'm obviously not optimistic about this game. I'm hoping Texas shows up. The defense has still looked great. I think the defense, Colin Simmons took over different pieces of the game in the Florida game. Just Luke, when you look at this Texas team, they've fallen to being unranked with another loss. And you look at the schedule ahead, especially going against OU, they need this win. They need this win to stay up there and have any sort of shot at anything this season. What do you think of Texas odds this weekend?
First of all, oh, Arch, my boy. Oh, it's a tough day in Austin, my man. Oh, Sarkeesian, what are you doing, my guy? Oh, rims my soul with happiness, I tell you. Oh, that's right. We're doing a show. So yeah, listen. Mateer's not playing for Oklahoma. I don't care what any of the reports say. If I'm Oklahoma, I'm not forcing him back to this game.
Not at all.
That defense for Oklahoma will be just enough to handle the offense of Texas. It's just, can the new quarterback score enough to beat Texas? This is not going to be a shootout. Not with that Texas offense I've seen. It's going to be a shootout for one side, if it's anything. My biggest gripe with Texas right now is what Sarkeesian's doing in the media. You come out and you say, well, there's 134 other schools. How would you take them to Ohio State? And you go to the Swamp. Well, I'll tell you this, bud. USF walked into the Swamp and dog walked them fools with a terrible offense. Okay? You have the number one ranked, top 10 defense, and you're supposed to be a top 5 offense, and you've probably got like a top 5 defense and a lower 100 offense against D1 opponents. Okay, so Sark, the thing is, I do believe in Sark. I think he'll find it somewhere, but it's already too late. You lose this game against Oklahoma, you're out, and I already think you're out the way it is. You have had no pulse in the 2 games you've played against D1 opponents, to be honest with you. And now, mind you, you could have won that Ohio State game. You could have, but you didn't. That's what it comes down to. The Swamp, you made DJ Lagway look like the next coming of Dan Marino. So that was, DJ Lagway hadn't had a game like that in forever. So that's a bad look. It's a rivalry game. It's going to be a fun watch. Always is. But I'm putting my mortgage on Oklahoma absolutely winning this game.
Well, Chris, is all hope lost? Is this an Oklahoma stomping this weekend?
This is the game I just every time I think of an answer, as my former co-host Millie Waters once said, it's Texas versus Oklahoma. It is life or death, god damn it. We can't lose to those sons of bitches from Oklahoma. And as a late great guest of mine, Jesse Jane, once told me, it'll be a cold day in hell before Oklahoma ever lets Texas just walk all over us. It is just sanctimonious. I'm telling you right now, I'm waiting, though. If Oklahoma wins, I'm waiting for the heel turn. I want Ernest to do it. You just throw Sark under the bus, blame him for everything. You tell people, hey, Steve Sarkisian was never my friend. And you do the ultimate. You go out there and you make that trade. Bill Belichick comes to Texas. You fire Sarkisian. He will fix Arch Manning. Scene.
If I had a Bevo head here, I'd put it on right now. And I'll tell you right now, as I put that Bevo head on, all my following is doing this.
Give me a hell yeah!
We stayed delusional. Hook 'em horns. We're winning this game. Arch comes back. Second coming of Jesus Christ enters his body. The rapture starts, and Texas beats OU 42-3 in what should be the Texas offense of the year. Let's see it happen. Just as possible as it happening that Texas probably wins in a nail biter in the game-winning field goal at the end of the game if we're lucky. So
The life it must be to be a Texas fan, live in Texas, to just be in sure bliss of delusion. It just, man,
I have the right teams.
What a life.
I have the right teams in Texas to give me that, right?
I
have the
life.
Longhorns.
Yeah, you're a Red Raider now, right?
I have the Cowboys. I have the Rockets. I have the Astros. I have plenty of teams that can just build up my hopes and keep me stringing along, and then just toss me aside.
Then absolutely leave you flaccid at the end. I get it, but you're a Red Raiders fan now.
You guys keep all the banter up, right? Because when Texas wins this weekend, right? Because here comes Christian also, right? Here comes Christian. So as all you continue to don't start that blasphemy on here. When all you people start to give all these takes, we will. Mark, I know you're watching Tron, but we are absolutely going to roll all of these clips to do the countdown next week.
That's fine.
I just want you to know when they lose, you are allowed the heel turn. You just tell people Steve Sarkis was overrated. Sark has ruined.
It's okay.
Sark was never my friend.
It's okay, Ernest. You look good in scarlet and gray, bud. Come home. Come home, bud.
You hired Bill Belichick. He'll fix everything.
In case you guys are here for Pokemon, trust me, I know it. You're not here to hear us banter. But let me tell you guys, you might have missed our end finale. Amazing end of the year. King of the Hill happened this past summer. We were live at Ambassador Hall, and we had a lot of fun with a lot of our friends. If you didn't get to catch that and you didn't get to see who got that final Moonbryon for our first season of iTL Poke Protocol, come check out the magic with this clip. And then we are going to spin for our second winner of the night. And again, guys, comment, let's go ITL for a chance to win a free pack into Koth this Sunday and that Van Gogh Pikachu. But take a look at what Koth is all about. What is going on, guys? We're live at the card show at Ambassador Hall. ITL Poke Protocol in full effect. 800 and the surging forward Pikachu comes out. Let's go. And the surging forward Pika is found. The 10 and the Zard. Yeah. Let's go. The Charizard from 151 gets pulled.
Congratulations to Sergio. Very excited. Come on up, Sergio. ITL Poke Protocol's final sign-off. Doc E. Here in Ambassador Hall, San Antonio, Texas. Peace out, guys.
There you have it right there. The ITL Poke Protocol's King of the Hill is where it is at. We give away major cards. All you have to do is rip packs with us. You get to keep everything. You keep all of the hits. We don't keep anything, but this Stellar Miracle sleeve pack is now going up next. 100-point bonus for whoever wins it. And we have 5 people on the wheel tonight looking to get some free entrants for this wonderful Van Gogh Pikachu. And, of course, any purchase from ITL in the month of October gets you a chance at a Charizard SIR right here. I guess with the lighting, it's hard to see, but this Charizard SIR is going home to somebody after Halloween weekend. And that'll be given to anybody who makes a purchase or competes in any waffles with ITL Poke Protocol in the month of October. And on any post we have featured and said you'll be on that wheel. So go ahead and yeah, Christian, you're absolutely right. Final sign up. Now we back. Yeah, it took 2 months and we came right back. And there is Aaron saying hi from everybody as Anna is on her recovery bed. Good to see an update there. Hope Anna's doing much, much better from her operation today. So we appreciate you checking in, getting the hearts from Luke. But let's take a look at that wheel. For some people, you're here just for this wheel, so welcome. We have 5 people on the wheel right now. Let's go ITL is the comment you need to get on the wheel. We have the coveted Night Wanderer pack left on the board for Koth. And then, of course, whoever's hanging out at the end of tonight's episode, I will spin to give away this Gulpin IR that's chilling right here. This Gulpin IR is going to be going home to somebody tonight. For anybody who is on right now, just comment, let's go ITL. That card's going home at the end of tonight to everybody who participates. Let's spin it. Let's see who wins a pack into King of the Hill. Good luck to everybody. And this one's going to be going to Gentry. Gentry getting a free pack into the ITL Poke Protocols King of the Hill. Van Gogh Pikachu could be in your near future. We'll be ripping that later on tonight at the end of tonight's episode. We have one more pack and one more free card giveaway. Kim Lee is now into the wheel contest for the final 2 spins of the wheel. Congrats to Kim getting in there. I see that comment. Kim getting on that board there. Good luck to you. We'll let you know right now who's taking in that final card. But let's go into our fun segment, which is where you guys win your money back from spending so much money on Pokemon. That's right. Primetime Pick'em is upon us, powered by USAA, affiliate of ITL and ITL Poke Protocol. We know what it means to serve. Check out your products and eligibility for those products, auto, home, and life insurance through USAA today. Our first game is going to take us to the New York Giants. That's right. We take our talents and our thoughts and dissect the Giants. Gentry getting those comments in there. Of course, Gentry, thank you for all your love and support. Thursday Night Football, Eagles 7-point favorites on the road against the New York Football Giants. And a game that's going to be really probably one-sided. But let's take a look. The Jackson Dart Resurgent Giants. Chris, you had the best week out of the 3 of us on this call. So go ahead and talk to us about who you think is going to win Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, Giants are a hot mess. I mean, Brian Daboll. I mean, God damn it! How'd they lose to the friggin' Saints is also beyond me. The fashion they're trying to get Daboll fired, so I think the Eagles are going to push it along. I see them just running the ball. Saquon Barkley just runs over the Giants. Jackson Dart gets basically trampled on by Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. So, yeah, give me the Eagles with the points.
First pick is Eagles here on ITL. Our primetime pick, just Luke.
You mean the New Jersey Giants, right? Right? The New Jersey Football Giants. Anyway, I want to know how Mark feels about this game. Because, man, the boy loves him some Scatterbo and Dart. I don't know. Is he going to pick against his beloved Eagles? Tune in next week to find out.
Wayne says Eagles will
cover.
It is.
There it is.
Mark's saying Eagles by a billion.
Very, very close game. What I tell you. What I tell you.
Conflicted.
Playing like a true politician.
Come on, Mark. Pick a side.
Just riding that fence all the way home. I get it. I'd hedge my bets too. But guess what? This is a bet I'm going to make because the Eagles are going to be pissed off to the world. They should not have lost that game to the Broncos. And, man, it's a bad week to be Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo. So give me the Eagles and the points.
This week, I'm giving the audience a chance to beat the sports scientist. I'll make a promise to you. If the audience has better picks than the sports scientist this week, we will give away a vintage pack for free on next week's episode. Ooh. Audience is going Philly -7, it seems. And audience, I'm going to take crowdsourcing on here. And if you guys beat the sports scientist this week as a whole, your audience right now is Philly -7. You guys will get a free vintage pack next week for those who tune in. I am taking Philly -7 as well. Are we feeling good about Philly -7 for this week?
Yeah.
Any hesitation, Chris Connor?
Nope.
Christian says Eagles by 20. Now, Christian is going to be a part of the Sports Scientist Picks audience. He's staying on our side. Scat leaves a game with TT. That's terrible, Christian. Stop
Yikes.
It's terrible. But all jokes aside, if it's your first time watching and you've never done this before, when we have a unanimous pick, we call it a TSG guarantee, which means you kick your finger in your air and you wave them like you just don't care. That's right. We have a TSG guarantee, our first one of the week. All right, Sunday morning football does not stop. We continue into another London game, and we take our sights to the newest game of the week, which is Week 6, Broncos and Jets. There you have it. Broncos 7.5-point favorites against the New York Jets, both traveling overseas for this game. It's a little bit more of a fair competition than last week. Christian's waving his finger. Wayne saying Bo Nix all day, so we have an early audience pick for this game. But let's walk it around the room. Just Luke, start us off on who you like for Sunday morning football.
I like the under.
That's for damn sure.
Like the under in this game. The Jets are just lost, man. I mean, straight lost. Trade Breece Hall at this point. Get what you can. Get what you can and just hit the reset button. I don't know what else could fix this team. Aaron Glenn was supposed to come in here as this defensive guru, and he's been gashed on the ground. You fire a defensive head coach for being too defensive, then you go out and hire a defensive coach. Like, I don't know what the fucking Jets are doing. So, I'm going to take the Broncos, but I'm taking money line just because these games in London are never blowouts. So, I'm going to take the Broncos money line.
Denver money line's a first pick on here. I like Denver by 1 million. So, give me Denver and the spread. I think Denver's a complete team. I think they start off really rough coming out the gate. I think the Jets have holes on defense. I think the Cowboys exploited that quite a bit. I don't think there's enough time to recover. Having to go all the way overseas and then not change your game plan on what you're doing right now that's not working for the Jets, that's the problem right there. I'm going to take Broncos. Bo Nix. I completely agree with this take. Give me Bo Nix. That's right. I'm going to stress that. I need that draft day clip, Mark. Let's make a note of that. Give me Bo Nix all day. Denver minus 7.5. I'll pound that. Christian says Denver money line, so we're obviously on the money line take right now as a sports scientist group. Chris Connor.
Broncos. The Jets are in hell. Aaron Glenn, I think, is going to lose his mind. This team is terrible. Start trading people. Throwing it out there right now. Will McDonald to the Chiefs. 3rd-round pick. Make it happen.
There you have it. Denver money line. Put those fingers in there. Wave them like you just don't care is our TSG guarantee. That's right. Wave those fingers in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. The audience pick was a little split. Mark chose the Jets in this game. Rodney, don't say that, man. I swear if the Jets beat the Broncos, we need to just stop betting at that point. Completely agree with Wayne's take. Broncos are going to be Broncos money line. On split picks, we do money line. Broncos money line will be the pick for the audience. And Christian puts his finger in there waving like you just don't care, letting everybody know with no camera. I like that. I like that a lot. Might have to make everybody do that. Let's go on to our next game, which is going to be Sunday Night Football. We have 2 Monday Night Football games all over again. I don't know what the deal is with these Monday Night Football double-ups, but whatever. Kansas City. We got a spike in viewership here. 204 people watching now, right into the Pick'em segment. Welcome, everybody. A lot of ex-viewers and a lot of weirdly LinkedIn people. Welcome, guys. 28 on Facebook, though, and you guys are the most active. Of course, I can't see X in the StreamYard comments. We'll have to work on that. I wish I could see the circle reels and stuff in there. But Lions, Chiefs, 2.5-point favorites against the Lions at home in Chiefs Kingdom. I'll start this off. I don't agree with Vegas. I think the Chiefs are great at home. Yes, Taylor Swift may be in attendance, but the Lions are the better football team. So I am going to go with the better football team. And I think the Lions showcase why they are a true contender in this game. And I think Chiefs Kingdom is going to be feeling, what are we missing now? Because we cannot miss the playoffs. And you're going to start seeing panic mode across X and everywhere these Chiefs fans are just living. I'm going to take the upset here. I'm going to take Lions. The defense feast by Detroit. I'm going to take a 27-14 Detroit win, but I'm just going to pound Detroit money line straight up. Give me Detroit money line in this game. Chris Connor.
How am I going to put this here? Who the friggin' hell is going to play the secondary for the Detroit Lions? Terry and Arnold is out. Kerry Joseph probably out. We're missing another one of their cornerbacks. Like Ernest, they're literally calling up C.J. Johnson Gardner. That's how desperate they are. It's in Kansas City. Chiefs are going to be pissed. This is going to be Mahomes that once again is shredding Detroit's defense. And look, I get it. It's going to be, here's a sneaky thing. Taylor Decker might not play. And Amon-Ra St. Brown did not practice this week. So, yeah, this isn't good. Give me the Chiefs. They're at home. And I know you're trying to just play your woo-woo magic on the Chiefs. They're going to have the playoffs. They'll probably get to play the Texans in the wild card, knock out your Texans. And again, Ernest, I feel your pain.
I don't know, man. You lost last week with the same confidence, Chris Connor, and I was with you. So I'm gonna let you say your piece. But if they lose again, I will clip this also. We'll roll it back. Luke.
This is one of those games is why Vegas has those beautiful, elegant, structured buildings out there. You know what I mean? That's why it's such a beautiful desert wasteland out there, because this makes no sense to me. I mean, zero, nada, zilch game to me. Rashid is still not back. Not this week. I think within the next 2, right?
Yep. He's back after next week.
After next week,
After this week, he's back. So week 7, he's back.
Yeah, he's making Tyquan Thornton look like a competent NFL wide receiver. You know what I mean? Like, this game is a trap of all betting traps. We're already split. So that's great. So we're not putting this on the parlay. So that makes me feel fantastic about it. Man, give me Arrowhead Stadium for the dub.
Wow,
Arrowhead Stadium for the dub. Butker walk-off field goal, 24-21.
2 Chiefs, 2 Lions, and the audience goes Detroit money line on this game. Harbin with the lone audience. Chiefs win on a failed 4th and 29. Now, Harbin, if this comes true, my guy, you got to come on. I would love to have you on this show just talking some Chiefs smack.
Don't bet this game. Do not bet this game if you're out there.
Unless you're up on the day, then go ahead and try to pull one on Vegas. Let's move on to our Monday night game. Monday Night Football number 1. Guys, we are spinning for our final pack to go into King of the Hill in just a moment after our Monday Night Football games. And then if you're looking for a free IR, Gulpin's going. And then if you want to be a part of the audience picks, you got a chance at a free vintage pack. If you beat the Sports Scientist this week, that'll absolutely be given away next Wednesday. All right. First Monday Night Football game is Buffalo, 4.5-point favorites on the road against the Falcons. Monday Night Football number 1 game. And again, in order to get on the free wheel tonight, guys, comment "Let's go ITL." I got one finger in the air, waving like I just don't care. Chris Connor, are you waving your finger in the air as well?
I'm going Bills. They can't lose to both the Patriots and the Falcons. If they do, the fire Sean McDermott crowd's going to get loud. Like, You need to run this guy out of town. We don't care. Can't lose to friggin' Michael Penix and Drake May. That's just people will be hung in effigy.
Bills minus 4.5. I'm going to take Bills and 4.5 myself as well. I don't think this game is going to be entirely too close, even on the road. I actually feel kind of bad for Atlanta. I think they take it out on them for overseeing the Patriots game. I think this is going to be a Josh Allen 4 TD game. Robert Santiago getting on that free wheel. Love to see that, my guy. Fingers getting waved by Christian as well. Audience going Bills. Let's see this right here. Bills as well. Bills all over the place on this one. Robert Santiago saying Bills as well. So audience going Bills minus 4.5 as well on here. I think we've got our
Easy
take.
money.
Easy money. Sage getting in on the Let's Go ITL as well. I've got both of y'all. Robert Santiago and Sage. Is that gold? Gold. Yes, it is. All right. I've got you guys on. We'll get you into that wheel as well for a free pack into King of the Hill for that Van Gogh Pikachu. But I love it. If you've been spinning your fingers in the air and waving like you just don't care, keep it going. That's right. We have another TSG guarantee. Buffalo minus 4.5 enters into the not the BCMG, wow, ITL TSG guarantee. Let's hear it. We keep it rolling. Bears and Commanders are the final game of the week that everybody will be eating their barbecue to and probably finishing off a drink because it was a great weekend of winning with the sports scientists. But here you have it. Bears, Commanders. Commanders 4.5-point favorites at home. Just Luke.
Bears.
Bears money line with no hesitation on
no
that. Look
hesitation. No
Holy
hesitation.
shit.
You Commoders fucked me last week. Okay, like I wasn't expecting Jaden Daniels to be that good. You got your hype up last week for him coming back, and you're gonna lay an absolute egg coming home against the Bears. Give me the Bears.
There you have it. Bears money line getting the first one. Their Commanders getting some love though around the group. Commies is happening. Commies trending now on Facebook. Commies all the way there, coming across everybody else. Chris Connor.
To me, they will always be the Washington Redskins. And to me, the
he said
Chicago
it.
Bears
He
will
said
always be just a losing franchise. Jaden Daniels is going to do it again. He's going to break your hearts, you little Bears fans. It will be glorious. I will drink your tears. Give me Washington.
It may be funny to you, motherfucker, but it's not funny to me, okay?
Well, Ernest is not getting monetized on this video.
I'm
he
absolutely
said the
not
Redskin word.
This is not getting monetized. Rodney gets a Bears take in there. I'm Bears as well. I'm taking the upset. Give me the Bears on the road. Give me the Caleb Williams show one more time. Caleb Williams. I'm putting my money there. One more time. Caleb Williams, the Bears.
Hey,
Londo and Rachel smiling.
He'll be 2-0 against the NFC East.
That's right. And everybody, the world is right a little bit. If the Bears could pull off a nice upset there, that'll help us there. No parlay take as Chris Connor takes the Commanders in this game. But that is perfectly fine. He may be the one gloating at the end of all of this. Chris Connor, just as a clarification, though, are you taking the spread? I'm taking the points.
They're going to win by a touchdown. It will be glorious. All you Bears fans will be crying again. I will enjoy those sweet, sweet tears.
Just for clarification on everybody, Chicago money line for the three sports scientists. Chris Connor taking 4.5 does not make it a parlay guarantee. So the audience being split makes it Chicago plus 4.5. That's probably in the best interest of y'all anyways. Chicago plus 4.5 is going to be your take on there, which means we have officially 3 games on our TSG guarantee. Philadelphia -7, Denver money line, Buffalo minus 4.5. And if this is your first time watching the show, welcome to Wednesday nights on the Into the Lab show. We go right into fire round picks in just a moment. But for all of you watching, comment, let's go ITL. You have 30 seconds to get on this wheel. We're about to spin for our next winner into the King of the Hill contest for the Van Gogh Pikachu. Here it is sealed. The Van Gogh Pikachu is on your left side of the screen. It is beautiful. It is brilliant. It is untouched. And we have the Night Wanderer pack going. Now, everybody knows the Night Wanderer pack is coveted. Any Japanese pack is coveted because it gets an extra 250 bonus points into that Van Gogh Pikachu. All you got to do is comment, "Let's go ITL." If you share the stream, I appreciate you. That'll get you an extra entry into our Charizard, or 151 Charizard SIR. Please share the stream tonight. 5-second warning. We're about to spin this thing, get another winner, and see who gets that next pack. A Gulpin IR and a chance to win a vintage pack next week if you compete on this week by picking NFL teams. So stay with us. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's see who our final Koth pack winner is going to be. It's Sage! Sage Gold gets a free pack into the Van Gogh Pikachu. King of the Hill, congratulations. All of you still here, stay tuned. We have more winnings coming up. The Gulpin IR is right here in front of us from Stellar Crown. We are going to be giving that away in just a moment. Congratulations to Sage. Sage might be a first-time dub here on ITL. Welcome to the family. And Robert says one time. I don't know. That's a little delayed. Sorry, bud. But let's see if we can get you an IR and maybe a vintage pack next week. Let's keep doing some of these wonderful picks here on ITL. And for the 222 of y'all talking smack, I can hear you guys on X. I love it. Keep it going. Wait till we get to our Cowboys take. It's going to be wonderful. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. Let's transition into Fire Round Pick'em. And this is going to be mighty fast. You get those picks ready, guys. Get those picks ready. These are straight money line picks, and we add them to the parlay. That's what Fire Round Pick'em is. So get those picks ready. On your marks, get set. Let's intro. Fire Round Picks is our third round segment. This one is brought to us by and sponsored by Alamo City Automotive. Rudy Fazen team can take care of you at Alamo City Automotive in beautiful San Antonio, Texas. Get your vehicle service needs taken care of today. Go get 10% off for mentioning ITL Poke Protocol, or Doc E when checking out and going over your vehicle's needs. He will take care of you. Rudy Fazen team, wonderful human beings, and I love them to death. Here we go. First one of Fire Round Picks. Browns Steelers. Steelers 5.5-point favorites at home. Just Luke, what's your pick?
Browns.
Browns for Luke. Chris Connor.
The Browns. You think we're joking? They've lost to quarterbacks like Dorian Thompson, Jameis Winston, and Jacoby Brissett. That's why the Steelers cannot have nice things, because they always lose to some bum quarterback from the Browns.
Two Browns picks. I'm absolutely stunned right now.
He is right about the quarterback situation, but it's just the turnstile known as Broderick Jones. I don't trust him against that defense. We got a 41-year-old quarterback that's going to face Myles Garrett that might turn into dust. Like, that defense is legit. I'm not saying their offense is going to put up 40, but they are going to score 17. Pittsburgh might score 14. That's just the way I feel about it.
Audience pick so far is just Wayne. Wayne has Browns picked. I need other audience members to compete, or the Browns are going to be a default pick by Wayne. Steelers for Christian, so that ruins the parlay bid for the Browns. Harbin saying Steelers. Audience split now. I am going to take the Steelers in this game, so I will differ on this, and I will make the take. Did you guys change your name back to Heinz Field, or are we still dealing with another?
Acrisure Stadium.
Man, I am absolutely getting humbled by my own defense on this. Give me Tomlin to win a game where I don't expect him to, because usually when I go Pittsburgh and I don't expect him to win it, they win it. Yeah. So I'm going to reverse psychology. Yeah. And I'm going to take Pittsburgh to win. Yeah. I think Myles Garrett will eat up Rod. I believe that. And Mark gives the Steelers the tiebreaker.
Clip that. Mark picking
is all over it.
The other PA team. Clip that.
Wow. Aaron Rodgers game. He feasts 21-17. Steelers over Browns. Calling it now.
It's fine.
That's my take.
I'm happy if I'm wrong on here. I'm happy in real
That's
life.
true.
It doesn't matter. So
Cardinals Colts in a game we're not sure Murray plays. Colts 7-point favorites at home. I like the Colts. They're now a favorite for me in the playoffs. Give me Indy at home. Luke?
give me the Colts and sneaky NFL MVP Jonathan Taylor.
Interesting. Connor?
Or comeback player. Sorry, my bad.
Colts. Cardinals are trash.
3 Colts picks. Do we feel good on 7?
No.
Yes.
I actually like it too, but I will do Indy money line just to make everybody feel good. Christian says Colts 2 does not take away the parlay. That means, guys, we have Indianapolis money line getting on here, and we have Wayne and the audience and Chris Harbin saying Colts as well. They're taking Indy on this money line pick as well. It looks like you're going to be getting those fingers. You're going to take those fingers and wave them in the air like you just don't care. The Indianapolis Colts enter the wonderful TSG guarantee. There you have it right there. Colts entering that. And we continue forward. Chargers, Dolphins. Chargers 4.5-point favorites on the road against the Miami Dolphins. I'm getting a presumed real fast finger in the air from Luke. Luke, I'm guessing Chargers for you on this one?
Absolute slaughter. Slaughter.
Charger slaughter from Luke on the early bid there. Chris Connor. Love it, Christian.
Give me the Dolphins.
Wow. Chris Connor going Dolphins.
Chargers are missing both tackles. They're missing Omari Hampton. Eventually, these injuries do catch up.
Oh, boy. I am all Chargers on this one. It is very difficult to see. Oh, man, West Coast to East Coast, though. This is a tough one.
The injuries will catch up, but not this week.
Yeah, give me the Chargers. I just can't do it. The Chargers are so talented. Justin Herbert on the road. I pick Herbert over Tua. HA may feast a bit, but no Tyreek Hill.
They're throwing it to 30-plus-year-old Darren Waller as their best receiver right now.
Hey, Darren Waller is a fine rapper, says some people.
Yeah, sure.
Let me take a look at the comments. Christian thought it was going to be an easy Chargers pick there. Rodney goes Chargers. Wayne's going Chargers. Audience members have a chance. Chris Harbin doubles up what I said, saying Herbert 3+3.
Mark, clip it.
We've got to go there too.
Chris, if that happens, you're going to be on next week.
Chris, I can't wait.
If the Dolphins do win, I will be dressed from now on as Grand Poobah of picks.
You know what? Fair. I think that's fair. We should do that. Matter of fact, your entry next week, Chris Connor, is going to be the Grand Puma of picks if the Dolphins win this game. I can't wait for that. I honestly can't wait. But more importantly, if we're going to do any intro for a fire round pick, it's this one. Cowboys, Panthers, where they're not playing at home, but that's okay. We're going to roll their clip anyways. Cowboys, 3-point favorites on the road in this fire round one against the Panthers. Just Luke.
You would make me go first. You know that. you fucking would. Rico Dowdle revenge game. Rico Dowdle going for 2 bills last week. Congrats on you, young man. That is fantastic. North Carolina's giving them fits, though, Ernest. You know what I mean? The Cowboys don't like them, you know?
My man, Robert.
Give me the Cowboys money line. Give me the Cowboys money line. But I don't like it. I don't Like it.
2 Dallas Cowboy picks already. And Wayne says the Cowgirls win by 14. Robert says the Cowboys getting the money line pick.
Hey, audience, why don't you go out on a limb, all right? God, you've been hugging that fence all night. How about you go out on a limb?
How about them Cowboys? Give me the Cowboys. I like 3 also. I'm good with 3, if you guys are good with 3.
Yeah, I'm good with 3.
Are you good with – oh, wait. Chris Connor, your pick.
Carolina Panthers in the battle of 2 owners who love flipping people off and throwing drinks.
He's been beating their drum all year.
The Cowboys can't stop a cold. They have no defense. And the Panthers are sneaky decent. I get it. But, hey, look. You look at the Panthers, it's like, wait a minute here. They actually beat Miami. They shut out Atlanta. They barely lost to Arizona. I mean, they're not as bad as we think. So, yeah, I don't trust the Cowboys defense. Give me the Panthers.
I got to use it. I mean, I had
That's
to,
awesome.
right?
That's awesome.
Chris Hartman says I take the over on the number of fans that Jerry flips off. And then I could probably play that clip again and let that go. Robert, stop. Let's just not go there. Now
The
we're
land
delusional.
of delusion.
Oh, where did Chris Connor go? No.
Oh, bye, Chris Connor.
He'll be back. Chris Connor. I like the take of I like the take of how good Carolina is. If it probably was anybody else but Dallas, I probably would lean Carolina because they are playing good football. But I'm gonna take the Cowboys to win this game. Rodney goes Panthers on this one.
I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, I thought it was a black cat.
This is what you get. You pick Carolina, you get kicked off the show. All right, this is what you get.
I cannot wait for next week when Oklahoma wins, Carolina wins. We'll have to do a wellness check on Ernst. He'll sit there and go.
Yeah,
I do wellness checks on Ernest and Mark.
Sark. Just go.
I will seriously need a wellness check if all of Chris Connor's predictions come true this week. Like, y'all need to fly me in some pizza, buy me some Wingstop, make me feel like food is my therapy.
We'll need hard liquor. Like, we'll need like Jaeger bombs. Just like, all right, okay, you're drunk. I'm
gonna need something. But to make us feel a little bit better, guys, and chat, you're gonna love this. We get to Luke's favorite segment of the week, which is, as you know it, where we all take that wonderful siesta. Patriots 3.5-point favorites on the road against the New Orleans Saints, and our snoozer number 1 of the week. I have 2 this week. Number 1 of the week, Patriots Saints. Patriots 3.5-point favorites. I'm going to go ahead and presumptively do this. Anybody taking the Saints on this panel?
Saints played their Super Bowl last week.
Completely agree. I'm going to take New England. I'm guessing, Chris Connor, you're New England as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that shouldn't surprise anybody. New England 3.5. I have no problem with 3.5.
No, I'm good.
3.5 all the way around. Drizzy May and the Pats coming from Christian. Pats for sure from Rodney. Audience feeling good about their picks. They're looking to see what that vintage pack is already. I love it. Keep it going. Again, guys, if you're just watching iTL, let's go iTL in the comments. Share the stream. Appreciate that. That gives you a chance to win this Gulpin IR from Stellar Crown sitting in front of you. Got to go Saints. Kamara going to go off. Audience is split. Uh-oh. Pats unless the Saints allow Taysom Hill in at quarterback. Interesting. We've got some Saints love. I'm going to let you guys fester in that.
Taysom is not playing quarterback.
Cousin Taysom. Let's take our next game. Rams 7.5-point favorites at the Ravens in this game. I'll take this one. Rams to win and cover. Rams, that's my we don't need to say cover, but I'm going to say it anyways just for the guarantee. Rams by far. Luke?
Rams.
Chris Connor.
Rams. This is a snoozer of a week. This will be boring after the first quarter.
I'm hoping it's not for the fact that we get a lot of points from the Rams. I don't know if the Patriots would continue to like put their foot on the throat of the Saints. I feel like they would like run that game out. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. I need Christian's pick in the comments, and then we can continue forward, especially the audience says, okay, Christian goes Rams. I like Rams 7.5. Anybody care on buying points on that?
No. The Ravens are a bad defense.
All right, 7.5. Rams, no cover from Robert. Rams from Wayne. So Rams money line only for the audience. We'll take that. And we continue forward on Fire Round. Here we go. Seahawks, Jaguars. Jaguars 1.5-point favorites at home. Chris Connor.
Give me the Jaguars.
Jacksonville going to go to 5-1 on the year with that win. Wild. Luke.
Seahawks.
Seattle with the win for Luke here. I like Jacksonville to win this game as well. Give me the Jacksonville going 5-1, and you have Indy and Jacksonville both at 5-1 in that division. Wild. Rodney picking Ravens on the last one. Stafford coming from Chris Harbin, so they're still good there. Christian going Seahawks, so we're split on the panel here between Seattle and Jacksonville. I just think Jacksonville's defense is pretty stout, and I actually like the matchup with Seattle at home. Seattle having to travel East Coast. That's tough.
I totally agree. But defense travels, and they played their Super Bowl last week.
I guess that's true. Jacksonville and Kansas City hate each other, though. I love that matchup. I watch it.
Yeah, which is crazy. Which is a crazy rivalry.
It is.
If you call it a rivalry, but
it looks like Jacksonville is the crowd pick, so we will put that on there. No guarantee. Don't put that on those parlays. No guarantee there. What were we saying, Luke?
Yeah, it's just a crazy rivalry. If you call it a rivalry at this point.
This is a close spread, I think, because you can see, like, yeah, that's true, because they always just lose. But yeah, this is one of these games for me.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
And I worry about that because of Trevor Lawrence and the Jags' history of in these games really just kind of letting some team hang around. All of a sudden, you lose 24-20, right? Something like that. Yeah. Something kind of what happened to the Bills last week, right? That's what I worry about. Trevor Lawrence looking pretty good this year. Somebody once told me that was a top 5 quarterback in this league, right, Christian? One time somebody told me that.
I beg your finest pardon. Could you say that again in my good ear?
Yes, there was a time.
5 quarterback.
There was a time. This brings me to number 2, Luke's favorite. Oh, you can't tell me that this is not going to be really bad. This might be the least watched game of the year. Titans, Raiders 3.5-point favorites. Christian rolling his eyes saying, oh my God, no. There's a really funny story about Trevor Lawrence being a top 5 fantasy quarterback, and we were doing an auction draft, and we had this argument, and Christian was attending, and it was really funny. I guess another time. Raiders 3.5-point favorites. Anybody leaning Titans today?
I am.
Talk to me, Chris.
Have we seen the Raiders? Have we actually watched the Raiders and realized, like, oh God, they really are bad?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Talk
to me. Tell the people why. Luke, that's you too.
Oh, me?
You chime in.
Oh, okay.
The crowd's already sleeping.
Here's the good thing about this game, right, Ernest? Somebody has to win this game, right?
No, not really.
But guess what?
Technically not.
Your homie is taking the second tie of the year.
We got a tie pick. We already know if you call a tie on ITL, you win the season automatically. That's a rule.
I'm calling my tie game right here.
Luke is calling tie to win the season of ITL right here. He is calling tie. America loses. That's probably the comment of the night right there. That's it. Raiders getting finally a pick. Titans from Christian. And so is Chris Connor going Titans. So we have 2 Tennessee picks on here. 2 Tennessee picks and a tie. Luke's calling his tie. Oh my gosh. I will do it. I will take Vegas at home so we don't put this on the parlay. I've got to do it. Give me Vegas at home. Maybe Genty has a day. They control the clock. Tough to play in Vegas. Give me that. It looks like the crowd is split too. I have a Raiders pick from Mark, a Raiders pick from Rodney, Titans from Wayne, so that's 2-1. Joe Clavo says over under 3 points. That's bad. That's bad.
Under.
Probably under. It's probably going to be 2-0. Right now, the crowd has Vegas on this pick, so I am going to put Vegas now. Now, if you're just tuning in, Joe, and the rest of you that are tuning in from the Pokemon community, comment, let's go ITL. We're giving away a Gulpin IR at the end of tonight's episode, which is in 2 games, and then we are ripping for the King of the Hill. The 3 packs that we gave for free. ALCS for the Blue Jays. Andrew
Yeah, let's go Jays.
Raiders seal it with Chris Harbin's 3rd pick there. So we move on to our second to last game here. Niners Bucks, and this is going to be a really good game. Bucks 3-point favorites at home against the Niners. This is really a game you should be watching. This is good football. A lot of chess match here between the head coaches. Chris Connor, who do you like in this game?
Ooh, I keep wanting to write off the 49ers. Like, okay, it's Mac Jones. It's not that good. And then it keeps shocking me. But you know what? God damn it. I'm sorry. I cannot bet against Baker Big Balls Mayfield. So give me the Bucks.
Bucks pick starts things off here. Joe Clabo getting on that free wheel. Robert, I got you on there already. I appreciate you guys and all your support. Andrew says Bucks.
I want to throw this out there. I want to throw this out there. It's time, Ernest. Ernest, just call the Texans front office. It's time to trade C.J. Stroud for Baker Mayfield. Make it happen. Bring Baker home. I know you want to make up with them for all those years. Just make it happen.
What is happening? Tampa Bay is the crowd pick here. No, I don't want Baker Mayfield in Houston. I like CJ Stroud. I'm taking Tampa Bay as well in this game. I called it just a little while ago. I think the Bucs are a contender. I think they have played fantastic football to start the year. They are up there with Philly, in my opinion, as far as talent and coaching. Give me Tampa Bay. Phantasmal Flames Walmart Plus in the morning. I can't wait. We are all over that. And fuck the Niners. Yeah. As a Cowboys fan, I completely understand that, Robert. Luke, make it make sense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking the Bucks and the offensive rookie of the year leading candidate, Emeka Egbuka.
You taking the spread?
Bucks.
Are we good with 3?
Yeah, I'm good with 3.
Kenny would be rolling around dying here, but that is a TSG guarantee added to the parlay. Tampa Bay -3. Wave those fingers and then we wave them like you just don't care. We come to the final game of the night. Fire round pick'em, and this is not going to be long at all. Bengals, Packers. Packers 14-point favorites at home in a game that's going to be wild, wild west for the Packers. 14-point favorites against Joe Falco and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh my
wow.
God.
Let's go around the room here. Chris Connor.
Over under 2 quarters before Joe Flacco gets knocked out of a game. I fear this is going to be where Micah Parsons does some very unspeakable things to Flacco in that wreck of offensive line known as the Cincinnati Bengals. Give me the points. Give me the Packers. America's team.
14. Whoa. Easy, Chris.
Hey, they are owned by an American city. Ergo,
I do like that.
America's team.
I do like them being publicly traded. Green Bay -14 the take here for Chris Connor. Luke.
14 is crazy after coming off, but off of a tie. We're gonna give spot them 14. Give me the Packers money line. I maybe feel like okay at like 6.5, but like I would also just love to watch history as the Packers just slowly crumble and watch Joe Flacco beat the same team twice on a different team in the same year. Oh, it'd be fantastic. Give me the Packers money line because this has Uck written all over it.
Christian has Green Bay in this game as well. I'm going to go double check the comments real quick. Money line, doesn't think they'll cover. I'm going to put Green Bay money line for the crowd pick and Green Bay money line into the TSG guarantee parlay. And Luke is going to give us the odds on what that looks like, but wave those fingers in the air, wave them like you just don't care. That's right. Another TSG guarantee. And we've come to that time of the night, guys, where we give you the odds on this TSG guarantee. I'm going to read out what our picks are. You guys have been on here.
Not tonight, E. I am on my phone.
Not tonight. All right.
I am on my phone tonight.
If you are part of the iTL Poke Protocol or the Into the Lab Show community chats, we are going to plug in what those odds are right after tonight's episode. You can go catch it in our ITL scoreboard. But let me give you a replay, and you want to jot these down. You'll get to see it in there, and you also get to play the odds yourself. Philly -7, Denver money line, Buffalo -4.5, Indianapolis money line, New England -3.5, Los Angeles Rams -7.5, Tampa Bay -3, and Green Bay money line. That is going to be an 8-leg parlay that you'll be betting this week. We are on parlays so far this year. We have only missed 5 games on our parlays, and we have hit 1 parlay in week number 2. Our parlays are very on point. It's one of our most specific plays, making sure we have those kind of geared down on what the safest plays are for these. So you do make money when you individual bet these, as well as putting them into a parlay. One time this year, you made, I believe that was a 40-1. Yeah. It was something up there. I know we made good money on it. Go make your money, guys, and bet wisely. Don't bet money you don't have. Bet wisely. But let's talk a little bit about what's left. The Gulpin IR is coming out right now. The wheel is set. All you have to do is comment, "Let's go ITL," into the comments right now. You have 30 seconds. We're about to spin the wheel for this, and then we are going to rip those packs as we say goodbye to our sports scientists. Rip these packs to see if our Cuff first place winner changes tonight. But let's share the screen on the people who are left on this wheel. And we have in there, I think we need to add a name or two, but let's make sure we double check it. Robert was the last one I added. I think I owe Joe Clavo onto the wheel. The Gulpin IR from Stellar Crown, that beautiful artwork, is going home to somebody right now. And then it'll be Christian, Gentry, and Sage after we say goodbye to Luke and Chris Connor. So let's spin it. Good luck to everybody on here. Let me see if we have any last-minute entries. Got you, Joe. Got you. You're damn right we can. Chris Connor, can you still hear me? Just want to make sure.
I can still hear you, yes.
Okay, cool. As long as the audience, give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me in the chat. If not, keep me posted. If nobody puts a thumbs up, I guess I'll know. Just want to make sure. Let's spin it, though. Who gets that IR here? What are the odds of that? Joe Clavo getting the dub for the Gulpin. Getting the thumbs up from Christian. Joe Clavo winning that. Congrats to Joe Clavo on getting the final win on that wheel. Congratulations there. And we move on to say our goodbyes as we rip these 3 packs into King of the Hill. Joe, yeah, congratulations. Here it is, the Gulpin IR. Oh, we put into your envelope. I fully expect you to keep chasing that Van Gogh Pikachu. We'll put it with your pile as we get your cup package together. Congratulations to you. But let's do sign-offs here. Chris Connor with the Last Call podcast. Thank you so much for being here, Chris. Always fun. Always love the commentary. Talk to the people about where they can find your content.
They can check me out at lastcallpodcast.com. I'm also on the YouTube channel, Rumble. I'm on X. I am on Facebook. It's this week we had on Anthony Russo as we broke down Missouri versus Alabama, a Red River rivalry game. What's going on with James Franklin, and even delved into who should be the next Arkansas football coach. And Ernest, always a pleasure being on the show, and always love having you and Luke just sort of keep me in check.
I love it, man. I love it. I always love having you on. I appreciate you coming on here. And Luke is transferring things in and out with his mic situation. Hopefully we get him squared away. Luke, can you hear me? No? Still not? Talk out loud. See if I can hear you. No? Okay, we're say bye. We're going to say bye to Luke. You can catch Just Luke's contact at King of Hearts 82.
Can you hear me? Question mark? No?
But Luke, I appreciate everything that you do. Thank you so much for all that he does. And Luke would tell you, if not anybody, take care of your loved ones, be a part of the magic, listen, lend an ear. And if any of us can ever be an ear for you or can be anybody we can talk to, reach out to us. We're here to support you. And take a look at any resources you may have for any of your loved ones and yourself. So we appreciate all of you as our labsters and sports scientists alike being a part of the magic here. Catch Just Luke at King of Hearts 82. And we appreciate all of you for following. So, Chris Connor, I bid you adieu. I'm going to get you off, buddy. Thank you so much. And Just Luke, you as well. Jumping off here as well. See, he's already gone. And it's just you, me, and Dupree here. Christian Fettis. Christian, give me the thumbs up. Let's get some clovers in the chat for Christian as he's going to be trying to expand his leader. He is the current leader at 1490 for the Van Gogh Pikachu. And we're going to rip his journey together. Sealed sleeve here, gets a 100-point bonus. No chaser has been hit yet, Joe. No chaser has been hit yet. And it is still for the Van Gogh. You could literally hit the Charizard Altart from Brilliant Stars. You can hit the Blaziken VMAX from Chilling Reign and get the Van Gogh Pikachu all on this King of the Hill. All of them are still available. Inside of the packs are the other two hits. Van Gogh is just the top price. Van Gogh is just the top price. Christian looks like he is ready to go. Clover's coming up from Kim. Luke, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Luke, you're back. Yeah, you're stuck here now for the Pokemon part.
I'm just trying to sign off. That's all I'm trying to do. Like,
Luke, if you want to say goodbye and tell everybody, we'll get to ripping right now. Talk to the people.
Yeah, guys. I took a little hiatus for some family reasons, but I am back. Hopefully, the stream will be back next week during my birthday week next week. So, appreciate all the new likes and follows. You can follow me at King of Hearts 82 on all my social media platforms. I stream Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays over on Twitch. Same handle, King of Hearts 82. Ernest, always appreciate the platform. And let's get some dubs this weekend. We need dubs.
Heck yeah. Let's get a big parlay dub this weekend. I appreciate you, Luke. I appreciate all you do for the show, and thank you for co-hosting this season, man. I can't wait to celebrate you next week. All right, brother. I'll see you later. Bye. All right, Christian, here we go. Let's rip some Journey together, my guy. Good luck to you. And, of course, we say everything except for the Lily's Clefairy goes back. I'm just kidding. Anything's a hit is a hit. You get to keep. Journey together. Here we go. Christian Fetta is going on there trying to expand his lead. We only have 3 packs, and we're signing off tonight, guys. Good luck to Christian. As we know, code cards go to the kids. 1 to the front, and we get started here. If you've never seen King of the Hill, how it works is your HP is what we add up to get a winner. Right now, 1490 is the leader. 60 and 50 is 110, 110 and 70 is going to get us to 180. 180 and 60 is 240. 240 and 130 is 370. 370 and 120 is 490. 590. 590 and 130 is going to get us up to 720. 720 and 60. 780. And we have a hit in the back. 780 and 340 is not going to boost Christian's score, but he hits the small EX hit on the back. Congrats to Christian on that one. No big Lily's Clefairy chase, but Christian is the current leader for the Van Gogh Pikachu. The Brilliant Stars Charizard, as well as the Chilling Reign Blaziken, still exists in the custom pack section. And only, I believe, we have 100 137 packs left between the two. Not a ton left, guys. Not a ton left. And those two chase cards of massive values are still inside of those packs. So go order those custom packs. They're only $7 this go around. That is a very cheap custom pack. We're trying to get them all out during our off season. All right, next up is Gentry. Gentry with them. Gentry, are you here? Welcome to ITL Poke Protocol. Excited to rip a sleeve for you. Gentry, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, Gentry, that you are here. And right after Gentry is Sage, and then that is tonight's episode. Gentry, Sage, and that is it. Gentry, are you here? Give me a thumbs up. Sage, give me a thumbs up so I know that you are here. And while I wait for them, I will do my thank you to everybody. I appreciate all of y'all for being here and supporting the Into the Lab show. I appreciate you guys for supporting ITL Poke Protocol. We wouldn't be here without all of you. So thank you guys so much. The Poke Planet community, Poke Dads, as well as those members from Poke Fam that are maybe no longer in the other groups. And all of you have been so great. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Rodney. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Gentry is up. Sage is here as well. Let's do it. I appreciate all of you guys and all your support. Good luck. I can't wait to send this Van Gogh to somebody and see you guys enjoy it at home. Here we go. Good luck to all of you. And we get started here. Stellar Crown with a 100-point bonus. Our 3-year-old has the phone. Hey, I get that, man. I get that. If it's not Blippi, it's Dogman right now. If it's not Dogman, it's K-Pop Demon Hunters for our 5- and 2-year-old. I mean, we are just surfing through stuff. Blippi, Miss Rachel, though, saviors. They are basically our other parents in this marriage at this point for my wife and I. Good luck to Sage and Rodney. Here we go. And a 3-year-old. 60. 60 and 70 is 130, and 60 is 190. 190 and 90 is 280. 280 and 90 is 370. 370 and 160 is 530. 630. 630 and 140. 770 and 50 is 820. 820 and 60 is 880. Good luck, guys. Here we go. 880 and 160 on the back is 1040, and the extra 100 is 1140. Sage gets onto the scene with a 1140 score, which is nothing to be upset about. 1140 is not a bad score at all. Love that. Won't get the lead from Christian, who sits at 1490, but it is a good way to get into the contest. And I'm sorry, and that one was for, not for Sage, but for Gentry. That was for Gentry. Sorry, Gentry, for getting that wrong. Sage is up next. Sage, you have the Night Wanderer pack, the coveted Night Wanderer pack. All Japanese packs have a 250. I know, I'm so sorry, Rodney. Gentry, I apologize. Gentry's pack is 1140. I'll make sure I have that name right on the scoreboard. Gentry. And Sage is going to have the Night Wanderer pack. Gentry, forgive me. Good luck, Sage, on the Night Wanderer pack. How the Japanese packs work is we add the HP like regular, and we multiply times 2 plus 250. So a lot of people get the Japanese packs because the HP amounts can come out quite high. And you're looking for any sort of double hit. Any hit at all helps you out. Here we go. We start off with 120. 120 on this one. 120 and 70 is 190. 190 and 110 is 300. 370. You're looking for a hit on the back, and we have nothing on the back. 470 is where we're at there. 470 times 2 gets us up to 940. 940 plus 250 is going to be Sage's score. So Gentry at 1140. Sage is going to come in 940 plus 250. It's going to get her up to 1190. 1190 for Sage on that one. Not going to be the hit we're looking for, but thank you guys so much. The free pack magic did not come in clutch. We were hoping to get some sort of big dub tonight. Christian wasn't hoping for that because Christian's in the lead. Oh, of course, Sage, thank you so much. Again, guys, King of the Hill goes on Sunday night. Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. We continue. Our custom packs are $7 each. You can get some, I think right now they're going for almost $500 each. The 2 big hits are inside those packs. There is only 137 left of those. You literally have a 1 in 137 chance. Or if you want to make it, a 2 in 137 chance. If you want to make it like really direct, it's like 1 in 60 chance to get one of these coveted cards And those cards right now, I believe, to get the Blaziken, it's a 1 in 3,000 chance. And to get the Charizard, it's 1 in 650. So the odds are so much better to win one of those two cards this weekend. The cost claims for those packs, as well as anything in our inventory, starts tomorrow morning. We will be selling starting tomorrow morning through Sunday for our 2-hour episode for the King of the Hill. As a community, we reach 300, and the Van Gogh Pikachu goes to the highest HP pack. That is how easy it is. You keep all of your hits, and the highest HP pack wins the Van Gogh Pikachu. Guys, tonight's episode was wonderful. Thank you guys for all the football following. Thank you guys for all the Pokemon following. I love all y'all. Thank you guys so much. This is Ernest Docky Silva signing out. Good luck to everybody's football teams, and good luck to everybody competing in King of the Hill this Sunday. See you guys soon. Bye.